Hello, good morning, and welcome to my page. I hope we're all having a great time today, as usual. Today, I decided, to bring my business partner on my page, to ask her a few questions, about the business. And although we scheduled, to meet up an hour later, but being that it's a different time, for her. Just I think she's 1 hour ahead of me, so we decided to bring it back 1 hour. So I hope you're all joining us at the moment, and then if you have any questions, you can actually throw it there for me, and I would not take any more time, but I'm going to welcome my business partner, Sadia. Sadia is a stay-at-home mom, from Italy. I think there was a time I was on her page as well, and I really loved her. She's a beautiful business, business partner. So I decided, to invite her to my page, today. So welcome, Sadia. I would
Hello,
like you to
good
introduce
morning.
yourself, to the audience.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Or it might be good afternoon or even good evening, right? I mean, this is a global web page. Um, I am Sadia, originally from Ghana, and I live in Italy. I'm a stay-at-home mom of two amazing boys and a proud digital business owner and a mentor. So this is the basic info about me. Thank you so much for having me, my dear.
Thank you so much, Sadia. I appreciate that a lot. I wouldn't be wasting too much of your time because I can see that you are a very busy mom, and I am too. But we'll just quickly, we hit the nail on the head and get the ball rolling. So, when did you decide to research, this business opportunity?
Yeah, thank you so much for the question. Okay. Well, the truth, guys, is I never went to be searching for this business. I think the business came searching for me because the
Okay.
business does go searching for people, except that people don't know it. They don't know it. They think they come across the post about this business by chance. It's not, guys. It's not. It might be a prayer to an answer to the prayer, your prayer that God is sending your way. But most time we don't know. Okay, so the first time I came across this business was 3 years ago, almost 4 years, I'll say, and it was a fellow Ghanaian sister who was advertising about how she is a stay-at-home mom and she's working from home, taking care of her family. So I was like, wow, this is something that I would love to do because I was a stay-at-home mom too. And I the instruction was to tap on a learn more button that will take you to her website to watch the business presentation. So I did. Okay, I did register. I started watching the webinar, and when you watch the webinar, the first part of the webinar talks about it talks about the business model, right? And then the second part goes on to talk about people that are in this business and what it has done to them. Okay. So I was watching this amazing webinar, even though I didn't understand the business model because, of course, I've never done anything online. I don't have any business experience, but I was watching, okay. And then when I reached the second part that we're talking about the testimonial, that's what's really got me. Like it got me scared. Okay, so you are here, if the people watching us now have gone to our website to watch at least the webinar, they know the stories there are too good to be true, right? This is the story that inspires so many people, but unfortunately, it also scares some people. Okay,
Yeah.
it did scared me because I was like, I've been in this country for over like 16 years counting, and at least I've worked 10 years in this country. And I'm telling you, 10 years, I don't have nothing to show for it. Okay. So me watching a webinar where people who are doing this business for maybe a year or two telling me they've been able to do this and that, I found it incredible. Like it's not possible. Okay. And that's what, instead of going ahead and maybe reaching out to this lady to explain further how the business works and how come people are earning this much, I didn't do that. I walked away. I ran away. I was like, this is something that is too good to be true. Like it's too good to be for someone so ordinary like me. I didn't believe I was capable of doing something that would make me earn that much. Okay. And I thought it's either a scam or It's not for someone like me, okay? And I walked away. I love sharing this, okay, because I know this is something that people are doing every single day. Like people watch the webinar and then they'll just think, oh, this is not for me, without even know what the business is. Okay, so I walked away, right? But as God may have it, okay, my friend, okay, who is based in the UK, joined the business and she reached out to me about this business once again. Sadia, I started something. I don't know if you like to check it out. And I was like, what is it? She said, online business. I said, online business. Well, just to satisfy her, okay, not to be like, I didn't want to sound rude, like you asked me to check something out and I didn't have to pay to check it out. So why not? I went and watched the webinar again, and I realized that this is the same webinar I ran away from some time ago, but I watched it. So when I finished watching it, I reached out to her. I said, look, I finished watching the webinar. What is the next step? What do you think is something that I can do? And she said, Sadia, we give a 30-day money back guarantee. So you check the us, okay, come and check the community, and then make your decision. That's how I check this business out, guys. And you know the racist history because I'm sitting in front of you, right? So, like, I love sharing this because I want people to know that until you check the business out, don't make your decision. Don't make a decision based on just watching the webinar because you might think maybe you are like the stories you are seeing are too good to fit your life. Okay, don't do that. Don't judge. Don't judge without being in the community because being in the community will change your mind. Okay, it will make you have an idea about whether you want to do this business or not. So this is what brought me here. Says, like I said, I didn't go searching for the business. It came searching for me because I needed it, except I didn't know. That was
Wow,
a long one,
that
right?
was yeah, that was mind blowing. You see, I just saw that here. I was like, okay, this is a really different dimension, But the truth is, it is actually very incredible, like you said. Um, and I actually understand now why you said it came looking for you because for the second time it came looking for you really, and then it found you. And I think this would be similar to some stories that we've heard before, all from other business owners in our community. Because the truth is that when something comes, which I've also always told people, if something comes your way twice, to me that is a fantastic opportunity. They say opportunity comes but once, but yours actually came twice. But the truth is that you at this time you were open-minded, you were able to give it a go, and then here you are today, and you are enjoying the fruits of that step that you took that day. And congratulations for that. Like I said, I won't be wasting too much of your time. I'll just go straight to the next question. Now, do you mind sharing with us how this business has actually changed your situation? Because as a stay-at-home mom, I would imagine that you would have maybe a single income at the time. But
Yeah,
yeah, I would like, if you don't mind, to share that with us, and then
absolutely,
hopefully our viewers
absolutely.
will be able to, yeah,
Yeah, okay,
to
so
gain
it's
from it.
true. I used to work, okay. I used to work in the restaurant as a
Mm,
kitchen help, and it comes with
mm,
a lot. I mean, I don't know if you've done it before. If you haven't, someone out there, my resume, it is a very difficult work because you have to stand on your feet like the whole time, and then dealing with heavy plates and this thing. So it really took a toll on me. Okay, I'll go to work. I normally work in the night, come home during the day. I can't sleep because the children wouldn't have it, and it started affecting my health. Okay, and for someone who has done cesareans, I mean, if you've done cesarean, you know cesarean affects your back, and it is something that affects you for good. So both were taking toll on me, like the lack of sleep and then this back issue as well. And I realized that I wasn't being the best mom I wanted to really be, like enjoy your family, enjoy your children. Children, when they are little, they really like chatting, they want to tell you the little things, and all you want to do is sleep, and you be yelling for unnecessarily. So that's when I sat down and I was like, Sadia, you can't have or eat all. You have to decide, which is very, very important. And I was going through something else. I was just miscarriaging. Like if I took in, I would just miscarriage, that the stress that comes with some work really. So that's
mm,
when I decided, I was like, no way, I have to choose. I choose the income or choose my family and my life. So I made that bold decision and I stopped working. So that's how I became a stay-at-home mom. And trust me, if you are someone who knows okay how to work and get your own money, to come and stay home and not do nothing, it's not beautiful. Okay, because you are going to be dependent. I became dependent on my husband, everything is him. And it was really having a toll on me. Like I know I'm the one who decided to stop, okay, working, but I wasn't okay inside from inside. I wanted to be able to play my role as well, to be able to help my husband, except that I didn't know what to do because I know going back to work was out of discussion. So when I started this business, I came across this opportunity. I saw that I didn't need any experience. I saw that I didn't need any qualification. I was like, okay, that was the first thing that really made me realize that this is something that I can do. And the change, my dear, is incredible. You know, my friends, when I talk to them, they were like, what is happening to you? You know, like no more stress, girl. Like no more stressing about the future. For me, it is the first that comes because that is what my life has been about since I stopped working, always worrying about the future. Okay, my husband is the one who is working. The little he brings in will go to bills and take care of our basic, and that is it. No savings for the kids' education, no on vacation, like no injury. We are just getting by. And since I started this business, wow, girl, we know the potential of our business, right? I keep on saying it. I always keep saying we know the potential of this business. We know what it's capable of doing. Okay, it might not, you might not see the result immediately, but you will. Okay, you will in due time. So I have this peace of mind that is just wow. Like all my life, I don't remember being this serene, you know, being this calm, being this peaceful. It is the first thing. Let's talk about the confidence. It is
Mm.
something else, you know. You know when you have something that is, you know, your destination in life, you know, when you know where you are going, like it's just amazing. Especially if you know that it is a beautiful place, it gives you the confidence, even if whatever you are doing is stressful or is difficult, but when you know the destination and you know you eventually get there, it's just amazing. So right now, doing this business has given me confidence over my life, over my children's future, over our future as a per se. You know, I'm thinking of retiring my husband earlier than his supposed retirement. You know, with the 9 to 5, like you have to go. So like it makes me happy. It makes me feel amazing happy. And something else, when I joined this business, I was afraid of the camera. Okay, I wasn't a social media type of person, someone that like posting her things, coming online to do this. I wasn't. So it was actually the biggest challenge, okay, when I started this business. Because I kept asking myself, how will I approach people? I mean, because this business is about showing your face to people, letting them believe that this business is real and you can't do it hidden, right? And
Okay.
I wanted to do it immediately, and I was afraid by my community, you know, this community that inspires you. You know, you hear the story of someone who has been the same way like you, and the person has changed, and then you take your strength from there. Oh my goodness, if this person has been able to do it, then I can also do it. That's how I'm able to come here now. I mean, if I don't tell you I used to be a camera shy person, you never believe it, right? So I like sharing all this to let people know that even if you think you're not a social media person, what is your why? Like it's very important to know why you want this in the first place. Because when you have the why, then you'll be able to overcome all the rest. Okay, come as you are with your fears, with your lack of a positive mindset. It's okay. I mean, it's okay. Don't worry. Our community is going to take care of all this. I mean, you know, when you are, you say they say birds of the same feather flock fly together, right? That is what
Mm.
our community is. We are positive-minded people. So when you join us, you will change whether you like it or not. That positivity, it will engulf you. Okay, you'll be part of that positivity whether you like it or not. So, like, it's amazing, isn't it? It is so amazing. I
Wow,
really love
wow,
this.
that is so, so, so lovely. Thank you so much, Sadia. And I will take this time to quickly thank those who are joining us here online. Thank you so much. And Doris AK, she said she's glad she joined the business. She's a business, owner as well. You know, I think she has a little bit of similar story as yours. She used to be very camera shy. I
Mhm.
used to be camera shy. In fact, sometimes when I look at my first, I love to look at my first video, my first pictures, and it's all different now. But the truth is,
Yeah.
we are still developing, and
Yeah.
it's for the best.
It's
And
true.
just to quickly, I highlight what you mentioned there about your future being taken care of. Like when I joined the business, my main aim of joining the business was to have that extra time, because I would work extra shift from my
Yeah.
main full-time job, just to supplement our income. But the truth is, I had all those problems that you had, the similar problems as well. Like you'll be very tired, you won't be able to to be there for your family as you should. And but the truth is, what actually changed everything for me was, when I had a back injury. I just couldn't function, and I believe that that was what God used, to slow me down,
To
because
push you.
I was
Mhm.
like a cheater. I wasn't like, I was just going, go, 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 go. You understand? So I
Yeah.
felt that was God. God actually, I would say, He actually used that,
To
to to slow me
to slow
down, in
you.
order
Yeah.
for me to focus on what He was actually showing me.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
I'm glad that I took that, that's a step. And today, here I am, telling you out there that we are people like you. We also went through whatever you may be going through right now. But the
Yeah.
truth is that you have a group of community to support you,
Yeah.
and that is why not only are you going to be taken care of, like the bills is going to be taken care of, your dream is going to be realized sooner that you envisaged. But
Sooner,
the good thing
sooner.
also, yeah, the good thing also is that there's another thing that used to frighten me. I found out that at some point I don't really think about my own self. I think about my children's future, my children's, what if anything happens to
Yeah.
me? But the truth is that when I joined the business, it was just for the extra income. But then I didn't realize that it has a package where even when I'm no longer here, these children will be taken care of. Their
Yeah.
children's children will be taken care of. So
Oh,
this is a lifetime opportunity that
yes.
anybody would love to
Yeah.
enjoy. So thank you so much, for that, Sadia. So I won't take too much of your time now. Just quickly ask you to quickly give a quick advice to as many as out there who are watching us. I think we have some of our business partners watching us, and we also have some neutral people watching us, and they just want to know how they can join this business, or so if you don't mind, just give them a quick
Sure,
advice
why
there. Thank
not?
you.
So, if you are here, it has to be for a reason, okay? You are skeptical, it's okay. I mean, I was there, I was skeptical as well before. But like I said earlier, if you don't check this business out, you will never know whether it's something that you want to do or not. We give a 30-day money back guarantee. You join our community, okay? Don't just watch the webinar and sit on it, okay? And be thinking, should I do, should I not? Because the doubt will still be there, the go and then they no don't go, it will always be there until you check us out. And if you do check us out and you think, no, this is not what I thought it was, you just have to ask for your refund. It's so simple, guys. I always insist on this. Why? Because the feeling of regret is not a beautiful thing. Like, it's not beautiful to have regret. Now, why I'm here right now, I'm doing the business, okay, but I started the business, I wasted 2 whole years of this business. And whenever as people come to celebrate a milestone or come to make some income post, and it dates back to the first time I saw the business, I kept on saying, "Oh my goodness, Sadia, if you had started back then, where will you have been now?" Like, this is the regret of so many people who are in the business community. There are some people that come, see everything, but because of skeptics, they get skeptical and refund, and then eventually come back and regret wasting all the time. Okay. So don't I mean, you have a possibility. If you are listening to us, you have the possibility to don't repeat the same mistake. Because I keep on saying, maybe you might not join the business with Vera, okay, or me or whoever. Just maybe a friend of yours like me, or a sister of yours, or somebody will join the business and will eventually introduce the business to you, and you will eventually join. But trust me, you are going to regret not starting it now that you are watching us. You will regret it. So I keep on telling people, please, you have nothing to lose. The registration is free when you go on various websites that you are seeing right now. You put your name and a valid email address to watch the webinar. If you can watch the live, good. If you can't watch the live, you watch the replay because it's always available on our website anyway. When you finish, okay, please go on ahead and pay the risk-free registration, because it is something that you get back in full if you think the business model is not for you. But don't sit there. Guys, don't sit there. This is an opportunity. It is a lifetime opportunity, like Vera said. This is something that you can pass on to your children. We do not sell products, so you don't have to worry about reaching out to friends and family. You see, it's an amazing. Our business is built on automation, so most of the work are done by the system. Okay, this is a business that keeps working even whilst you are sleeping, even whilst you go to your normal job. So I don't know if you don't want something as amazing as this one. I really, really don't know, guys. This is my piece of advice.
Thank you so much, Sadia. And for everyone, watching us right now, you can actually, if you're resonating with our stories and then you decide to, to check this business out, you have the opportunity, to go to our website, to put in your name and your email address, and then it will follow from there. But also, like you can see, Sadia, she's one of the, I actually respect her, so much. Like she's one so passionate, a mentor. So you can follow her on Sadia. Do you have your Facebook or your website
No,
there
it's
by any
okay.
chance?
Don't
Yeah,
worry about
yeah.
that. If they
So I
can,
would, yeah, Sadia, follow Sadia. She's actually she resides in Italy. She's an immigrant like me, which is something that we have in city, in
in common. Yeah.
yeah. So follow her as well, and then ask her about the business as well. And then she's like I said, she's a passionate mentor who will ensure that you succeed in the business. So thank you so much for your time once again, Sadia. I appreciate this a lot.
Thank you for
Thank you.
having me.
So
Thank you so much for all our viewers. We really
yeah,
appreciate you.
thank you, and hopefully we'll see you next time soon. Have a
Yeah.
nice day.
Bye.